something like that. Rich broke. Yeah, Rich broke air. Rich broke. Here we go. This is his plain page. This is Lil Duval, like the comedian. The nigga really be flying. This is him. He said, "This is me flying out of Florida to beat the hurricane." Oh, hell nah, nigga. Y'all gotta tow my plane. I'm out of there. I'm not flying against God. Hell nah. What the hell? Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, but he be flying all the time. Let me see. I don't know. He posts a lot of shit on here. God damn. He be posting him flying sometimes. He said, "This is how you spend." Huh? All right, never mind. Whatever. Anyway.
Just don't see planes come down like that in Northeast Philly very often. Back to the ground video from Steve Keeley. There's a Dunkin' Donuts right there, and you see fires burning. I don't know if that's a car. As we go over the fence here, I don't know if that's a car or a home on fire in this little area. But there's several little fires like that burning as firefighters try to get the gas off, try to put the fires out, and try to figure out what's next. That looks like an underground gas fire burning. And as Steve mentioned, hundreds of firefighters are on the scene here in Northeast Philly. We have been our phones have been ringing off the hook here in our newsroom as people called to tell us what they saw and heard, and really out of nowhere, just a loud bang and an explosion from there. So it's really chaos at this moment here in Northeast Philly. Again, Cottman and Bustleton Avenues right along the Parkway, right at Roosevelt Mall. The bulk of this crash, hard to tell where it hit because there are several different areas. But if you're just joining us, 6 o'clock tonight, around that time, we had reports of a small plane crash that happened here in this area. And a lot of people texting me right now saying, what is going on? And they grew up in this area. They you know, their hearts go out to whoever's involved. And we're getting multiple calls from people, though, who heard the explosion, who saw it, they felt the ground shake. And, you know, and as you can see here, no surprise, that fireball is enough to wake anybody up within a mile or two radius from there. Again, this is from a viewer about a half mile, I'm assuming. And just seeing that fireball right there, it's incredible. We're doing our best to get Steve back. We're doing our best to get some aviation experts on and try to get a ground picture for you. We're doing the best we can to try to bring you the very latest. It is chaos in North Philly, so I'm doing my best to try to navigate you through this what appears to be just a disaster in Northeast Philly right here. And I don't know if you can you hear? I think we had to mute some of the audio from this when that loud bang happens. I think. The person in the house might have cursed a little bit, but you can see what happens right afterwards. And as Steve Keeley reported earlier, gas lines, houses on fire, firefighters there to put car fires out, parking lot, a large debris field that stretches city blocks. Again, Roosevelt Mall is where this happened. And so we're just trying our best to tell you what happened here. There are row homes in this area. There are gas lines that fire crews are trying to shut off, I would imagine. There are people in homes possibly in need of medical attention. No word on any fatalities at this moment, but you have to treat this as a mass casualty event. There's a Dunkin' Donuts. Steve Keeley was down at the Raisin Cane's right there, the restaurant right there next to the Roosevelt Mall. That mall is an outdoor mall. You know, and the parking lot there appeared to be empty in some of Steve's videos. Okay, now we are live. We are officially live. Our first live look at the ground from the scene, and this just gives you a glimpse at the response. Every cop, every firefighter in the area you can believe is suited up and there. I believe this looks like it is the area of, and there is going to be a media staging area, I believe, at Bustleton and Cottman. There is still smoke smoldering there from right to left. Philadelphia fire on the scene. Cops are there as well. And this is going to take quite some time to figure out, first of all, whether anybody in this area needs help. There might be people inside homes that they don't even know about who need medical attention. So they're probably going to have to go door to door as soon as they can get this fire out. And not only that, but what we've learned in D.C. is these debris fields, they are, to preserve them is of utmost importance. But right now, the priority is saving lives, keeping everybody safe. Whether there's another threat of another fire from an underground gas line, that is something they're going to have to look into as well. Based on the body language here, it looks like some of these firefighters and police officers here are trying to get the area cordoned off. Media there as well. This is probably as close as we can get, as safe as we can be in this area of Northeast Philly, right outside Roosevelt Mall. You can see this is a kind of a strip mall. There's that Dunkin' there. Okay, yeah, so police have told us that's it. This is as close as we can get, which is fine. Obviously, we probably can't even get Skyfox up over this scene as well, just due to safety, and then we're talking about a possible plane crash. But again, about an hour ago, we've got reports of a small plane, this was described as a small plane, crashing in the area of Roosevelt Mall, Northeast Philly, at Bustleton and Cotman. And after that, then we ended up getting this doorbell camera that showed the fireball. Fires were kind of burning in just various locations. Cars were on fire. People felt the shaking like a little earthquake in this area. The rest is...
Give me 1 second, Chad.
The ambulance is here. It's just chaos. Steve Keeley was on the ground. He says he smelled jet fuel when he got to the scene. He saw what he then later learned were parts of the plane, or a plane. So he backed away, got out of there, and backed up. He wound up at a restaurant there as he was trying to sort through everything. It's just chaos at this moment. That's the only way I can describe it, as we try to learn what that was that fell out of the sky. It very may well could have been a plane. It could have been something else. But that doorbell camera makes it look like, an asteroid, a missile, who knows, a piece of a plane, or, this was a far away plane, and you just never know what we saw. But this is the result of it. We've got major traffic in the area, obviously avoiding the area at all cost. This is not the time to go drive by and be a looky-loo, and I know some people will, but that's the way it goes. We have Drew with us now, and it's, Drew, it's a rainy night.
Yeah.
That's obviously going to help in some of these firefighting efforts. A little bit of a breeze, it looks like, as well. What can you tell us about the conditions?
So I want to talk a little bit more about the traffic in the area. I've been studying our traffic maps here. So police, as you can imagine, have a good section of that area closed off. So we're talking about Cotman Avenue.
Okay. All right. Okay. Holy shit. Y'all here with me still? Yeah. Chat, we're living in a very just really, just interesting. We're living in a really interesting time. The news just came out. I don't even know if I should give a lead up in between this. So, about